effect, and we are going to choose somewhere around orangey color. Select this, right click, go to the let's say layer styles, and we are going to choose bevel emboss. Go to the bevel emboss like this, and increase the softness and increase the size like this. Go over here, and shadow color I'm going to choose, let's say somewhere around this orangey color like this, and decrease the opacity a little bit. Okay, so if you see this now, you will get this kind of animation. Now select this mask, hit Ctrl D, and let's move this somewhere around 10 frames. And over here, instead of this color, we are going to choose different color. Let's choose somewhere around like this, and hit OK. Select this, hit Ctrl D, go to around 20 frames. Again, over here we are going to choose different color. For example, we will choose red color like this. Then after that, what we need to do over here, we need to create lines. So first of all, let's select this mask animation and hit Ctrl D again, and this time I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to delete this fill. I don't need any fill. Okay, so this is just a extra black layer. So now what we are going to do, also along in this one, I'm going to delete this layer styles because this is just for mask. And then I'm going to pick up my pen tool, and for stroke color, for example, just for now, I'm going to choose white, black color. Let's zoom out a little bit, and from here to here, I'm going to create one stroke, and let's make this fit, and let's change the stroke width to 2 pixels like this. Select this, press Ctrl Alt Home to align that anchor point to the center. Then go to the add menu, and we are going to choose trim path, not trim path but repeater. Go to the repeater, transform repeater 1, and change the position to somewhere around over here like this. And let's increase the number of copies like this. Select the shape layer, press P for position, and let's move this over here like this. Go inside the contents, repeater, and increase the copies like this. Now select the shape layer and change the stroke color to white one like this. Now select the shape layer and bring this over here, and press F4 to enable these options and choose alpha mask like this. And let's just for now, let's change the half resolution. So if you see this animation now, first we will get this and then this. Then we are going to select this mask animation, and we will hit Ctrl D. We will go to around 10 frames. Let's move this over here, enable this, and double click to apply fill effect, and we are going to choose white color like this. Okay, so we will get something like this. So if you see this now, we will get this kind of animation. And now over here, as you guys can see, we are getting a little bit of white patches. So to get rid of this, what we can do, we can select our ellipse, we will delete this stroke, we don't need that, and we are going to choose white color for this fill, and I'm going to create one shape. Select this, press Ctrl Alt O, go to the align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically, and then from this point I'll move this over here, press S, let's make initial scale 0, create one keyframe, go somewhere around over here and increase the size like this. Okay, so if you see this animation now, we will get something like this. Okay, now we will type our intro, but for that what we need to do over here, we need our logo or something. So for that what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply type text, but you can use any logo you want. I'm going to choose Oswald font and I'm going to choose, let's say, somewhere around purple color over here, and I'm going to type motion graphics. Now let's change the distance between alphabets like this. Select this graphics and let's move this over here. Also, for the paragraph, I'm going to choose center text. And let's do this. Select this. Go to the character menu. I'm going to choose white color for this, and for this one, I'm going to pick up this color. And let's bring this downwards. Now select this, press Ctrl Alt go to the Align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically. Now let's move this over here. Okay, let's move this text over here. Select this mask animation, hit Ctrl D, bring this at the top, and let's move this over here and choose Alpha Mask. Okay, if you want, then you can move this a little bit over here also. And then you can select this text or logo and you can increase the size. So if you see this now, you will get something like this. And then there is another thing you can do over here, is that you can select all of this stuff, for example this last 3 layers, or instead of that simply select all of these layers except this text and this mask animation. Select all of this and press Ctrl Shift C and we will call it as part 1 and hit Ctrl D. Hit Ctrl D to duplicate it like this. And now I'm going to, let's hide this text animation for now, and I want this thing should start to appear over here. And now I'm going to select this text layer over here, hit Ctrl D and let's bring this at the top. We will delete this title track, we don't need that. And we will select this part 1 and we are going to enable Alpha Mask. And let's select this text over here. So if you see this now, we are getting this kind of stuff over here. Okay, so after this animation, I want this animation should start for this text, and then at this point I want my original text should be revealed, so I'll enable this text animation over here. So if you see this animation now, first I'll get this, then I'll get this. And if you want, then for this one you can change the color of this one to something different, or let's say a little bit of darker version of it, or it's totally up to you. You can adjust the way you want. Then right click new and create one null object. I'm going to select this text layers only and I'll make it apparent with this null one. Then at this point I'll press S. Let's make the scale 90. Create one keyframe. Go somewhere around 7 seconds and let's make this 110 and like this, and go over here and hit N. Then press Ctrl Y to create one solid background and we will bring this at backward like this. So if you see this animation now, first we will get this, then we will get this. So this is how you can create this kind of simple but cool looking intro animation inside of After Effects.